So just about a month ago, I filmed a video where I shared my initial thoughts on the Lumix S5. Today, I'm hoping to share what it's like using this Lumix S5 on client shoots. Let's get right into it. Hey, I'm Danny Rubio, the video resident here at Online Creator Studio. On this channel, we create content centered around helping you progress in your creator journey with tutorials, reviews, and breakdowns on what it's like being a creator. Okay, so if you're busy and you're procrastinating the making of your own video or the revision edit for your client, then no worries. Here are the things I like about it. Hey, Editor Dan here. I just wanted to do a quick clarification. So all the shoots that I did were with the 20 to 60 kit lens and the Sigma 35mm. I didn't get the 24 to 70 Pro lens until like the last shoot that I did. It was like the day I left, it came like that day in the evening, so that kind of sucked. But that's why I have plans to do a more like thorough review later on. Second thing I wanted to make note is I was using the Rode mic with the Z6, and I think the preamps or just the placement sucked, so I apologize for that. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The camera body is wonderful. I love the size. So now right now I have it with the 24 to 70 S Pro lens. Now, so it does add a little bit of like length up here. However, if you throw the kit lens on this bad boy, it's much smaller, even when it's zoomed out at its 60 focal length. Or like when I'm out taking some photography for my family or just for fun, I stop on this Sigma 35 f2 lens right here and I get going. And it's small and compact, so I can get out there and shoot. I think it's great. I can't tell you how much I appreciate cameras with well thought out camera bodies. When I get a camera that has the buttons I need in the places that are natural and the customization of those buttons to be the ones I want, it's just perfect. The S5 delivers on that. Because the camera is the same size as the GH5 when paired with the kit lens, it makes it super easy to balance on a gimbal. Another clarification that I wanted to give is on the balancing of the gimbal. Obviously, as you saw at the very beginning of this video, the 24 to 70 is massive compared to the body itself, but so I haven't tested the gimbal balancing on that, but using the 35 or even the kit lens, it's great. And honestly, you kind of want the kit lens that, like if you're throwing the kit lens on there with the f3.5, that's actually pretty good for gimbal, because then you don't get super shallow depth of field and you won't have to worry about it like messing up or being too shallow when you're trying to get something in focus when you're running with the gimbal, because you have to be a little bit more hands off. Autofocus has been pretty great. I'm not going to do a test. There's plenty of YouTubers that have done tests with the S5, and honestly, you just have to get your hands on it and you have to work with it. Currently, I am shooting manual with the Sigma because I find that Sigma struggles. So if I switch over to the autofocus for the Sigma and I go like this, a little bit to not focus, and then when it comes back to me, it catches me just fine in the monitor, but it takes forever and a day to come back to me, and sometimes you'll see a little bit more pulsing in the background on these Sigma lenses. But you think with some adjustment on the Sigma end, you could do it. I find that the Panasonic lenses do quite well. Alright, let's get back to the video. It also means I can get quite a bit of stuff in my bag, which I needed because on a few shoots I had to travel, and if I had a bigger camera or setup, it would have been a little bit rough. Now, I understand that with the Panasonic full frame sensor comes a better image, but honestly, it's the full V-Log that I love the most. I never really loved V-Log L for the GH5, but the full V-Log is wonderful. Pairing that with the dual native ISO, and I've been able to get some great images in places that I would have really worried about with my GH5. A perfect example is this gym location. The shot was lit just using natural light and no other lighting because I was running and gunning. Now, these shots were also in just a standard office area, but having the full frame sensor and the dynamic range was really nice to have. So finally, I want to touch on lenses. Everyone else has talked about this camera, has talked about the kit lens. It's a fantastic piece of glass. The biggest thing I love is actually the focal range. I love that it's a perfect wideness for vlogging and for establishing shots, but that you can punch in for close-ups. If they had this lens, like some contemporary pro lens with a 2.8 aperture, I'd be all over it. Like I said, I did also pick up the Sigma 35 f2, which is a very beautiful lens for photography and for interview shots like this one.
But my life is good. Really good.
Honestly, any camera nowadays are spitting out some fire images that you really can't go wrong with. But for me, this camera has been really awesome to work with. And I'm really looking forward to doing some more with it and really putting a solid review for you all sometime in the future. If you'd like to see more videos on the S5, Nikon Z6, which I'm shooting on right now, or even Canon R6, smash that like button and we'll see what we can do. Until next time, adios.